Stephen Blaine, your host of White Labs, an e-commerce marketing agency. Today's guest is Bill. Bill, feel free to introduce yourself and let our viewers know a little bit more about yourself and your background.
Okay, thank you, Stephen. And thank you for the opportunity to present my brand and my story. So my name is Bill Hovard. I'm the founder of Hudson Made. And I started the company in 2012. Prior to that, I had extensive experience working in branding and packaging. I worked with a lot of luxury brands, primarily in healthcare and beauty in the US and Europe. And in 2012, I really decided I wanted to start my own business. I had spent many years, start my own brand. I had spent many years branding other products and companies. And I got to the point where I just really wanted to take on a whole brand. I was also at the time, and I still have a real interest in sustainability. And at that time, a lot of companies weren't, that wasn't really where they were focused. So that's a big focus of my business, Hudson Made. And that's really my background. Hudson Made, we sell predominantly soap and grooming products in general. And when I started the company, I really did want to do something in the personal care category. And I started with soap. Soap is universal. Everyone uses it. It's a necessity. It can skew luxury. It can skew commodity. Soap has been around for literally thousands of years. So we started with a pretty basic product and something that's universal. Our first product was our worker soap, and it's still today one of our top selling products.
Awesome. Well, who is your target audience?
Our target audience is really, I would say, between 25 and 50. One key point about our brand is we're really kind of gender neutral. We're all inclusive. So it's kind of difficult to say we're a men's brand or a woman's brand because we're really all inclusive. I think that age area is really our key demographic. We tend to sell more on the coast and urban areas, but honestly, we sell all over. Our business is tiered. We have our online business, so we're selling direct to consumer online. We also sell wholesale, and now we have a brick and mortar shop. And we also license the brand and sell to hospitality. So we're now in hotels.
Awesome. That's great. What makes you different, or my favorite thing, what makes you better than your competitors?
Well, we have always been focused on quality, and I know a lot of people can make that claim, but we really do stand by the quality of our products. We're made in the US. Part of the founding of Hudson Made was to have a connection with the product. So we're very involved in the manufacturing process and really can stand by the quality. A couple years back, we started our farm to body program, which is we're actually partnering with local farms and growing some of the botanicals that we use in some of our products. So that's an area that really distinguishes us from other brands.
Awesome. Well, you've touched on your products a little bit. What is your best-selling product?
So our best-selling product is our Morning Shift collection, and that is it comes in a bar soap, a liquid soap, shampoo, conditioner. It's essential oil based in terms of the fragrance. It's sulfate free, no phthalates. It's as natural as we can make it. It's our top selling product. Again, it's dual gender. It's all inclusive, family friendly. And that's the soap that we also offer in hospitality. And again, the body wash is our number one selling product.
That's great. Awesome. So a lot of our viewers are, entrepreneurs like yourself and have e-commerce brands. What are some challenges you've had in the past few years, and how are you able to overcome them?
Well, as an entrepreneur, the challenge is you have to wear a lot of hats and you have to manage a lot of moving parts. We all have our strengths. And so, there's certain things I do really well. And then in other areas, I really do rely on trusted, consultants or partners. Some challenges we face ongoing are, finance, growing. We want to grow, but we don't want to grow too quickly where we get into trouble.
Hmm.
Inexpensive capital is an ongoing issue. So often we have to make decisions between borrowing and or holding off on a product or a launch or an expansion. So that's one of the challenges that we do face. I find the advertising honestly a real challenge. In terms of our marketing, our email marketing, our SMS marketing are very successful. The advertising is where we really kind of, I would say, it's a challenge. And that's part of what we're figuring out.
Yeah, can you tell me more of like what activities that you've done have been successful in promoting the brand? I know you mentioned SMS. What else has been successful for
Well, the
you?
other thing is we're really focused on our customer. So we really try to speak to our customer directly. We have really loyal customers who are repeat customers, and they're real ambassadors for the brand. And so we really focus on those existing customers, and we listen to them. We offer incentives. We have a loyalty program. We offer special discounts at special periods for them. We also really view the whole customer experience as our marketing. So when we ship a product to a customer, we really want them to feel they are special and that it's coming from us and not a warehouse. And so we usually have include a handwritten note. We have literature on the brand. We may offer a sample or even a complimentary product if it's a really great customer. So we again are really focused on our customer service, and we really put the customer first, and we view that as marketing.
Awesome. Is there any advice you could give some aspiring entrepreneurs looking to enter a similar industry?
Well, it's a very crowded field.
Hmm.
When I started the brand in 2012, it was the whole e-com situation was a little bit less evolved. It was still fairly and pretty much in its infancy. Right now, e-com is available to pretty much anybody. Personal care, soap in general is a very crowded category, but it feels like every category is crowded, whether you're
Yeah,
selling coffee or candles or fashion. And it's really, I think it's important to just stand by your product, create quality, and don't compromise, and go in for the long haul. It's really it's a long game. It's not a short game. And I think in the end, it will be successful, but it's all about the long game.
definitely. That's good advice. What is your future plan for yourself and for Hudson Made?
Well, the future of the brand is to just continue to grow the business, to acquire more great customers. It's quality over quantity, and to really just, we focus on our customer. We focus on the average order value. We focus on just growing our business consistently. Eventually, an exit strategy is in mind, but we're just not there yet. And I think importantly, we want to just continue doing what we love. And if we, by maintaining the passion behind the brand is really what keeps the brand going.
Awesome. That's great. Is there anything that you want our viewers to know that I haven't asked? Anything about maybe some of your give back programs? Anything that I haven't asked that you'd want our listeners to know?
Well, I mean, I kind of already touched on this, but I think it's really important to continually listen to your customer and view certain situations as opportunities. If we have a customer that's dissatisfied, we make it our challenge to win them over. And so it's just, the customer is king, and it's not about us. It's not, we have a great product. I think we have a solid brand. But at the end of the day, it's really about the customer. And that's what we focus on. And I think that's the key to success.
Awesome. That's amazing. Well, Well, Bill, I appreciate you coming on and learning more about yourself and Hudson Made, and thank you so much for stopping in.
Well, thank you for the opportunity.